Hello everybody, welcome back. Yet another episode and a lovely day over the savannah. We've done a little bit since the last time we were here. I've had some internet problems and I've had headset problems and you name it, I've had a problem with it. So it's been a bit of a struggle, but we are now up and running, back and fighting fit, as they say. So we've sorted out our food chests. We've got a healthy amount of food going on now. Pretty sure we're not going to run short of food anytime, but we're doing pretty well for diamonds now. We went mining, and last time we went mining we come back away with 30 odd diamonds from a couple of little veins. Time before that we had quite a few veins and only got 10, so yeah, swings and roundabouts. But yeah, we're doing pretty well there. We're now starting to gather ender pearls, so when we see ourselves some endermen, we are in the process of trying to get as many ender pearls as we can, because we would like to go visit the end, go and play in the end and get some shulker boxes and some elytra. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and check on the kelp farm, see how that's doing to start with. Well, I've been AFKing there overnight, every night since we built it. It's been about, I don't know, a week since we built it, and we have quite a healthy stack of kelp going on. We've got a good amount in the chests over in the shop. Don't know if we can see it from here. Yeah, we can just about see it there. We've got a good healthy amount over there. We're going to check out and see if we've got any sales of that yet. We've also got ourselves a nice chest worth of kelp up here now. That's just to store for the shop, really, because everything that we're making in the furnaces now is almost going back into the furnaces. So, you know, this has been emptied maybe half an hour ago. So, yeah, it's doing pretty well. It's looking after itself. I mean, we've still got 37 blocks in each of these. These all should be equal. Yep, so they're all looking pretty good. Oh, this one's got a lot more, though. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, so the farm's doing pretty well. Now, you're going to notice that my textures all look a little bit odd, a little bit different to the last time you saw them. This is, this is because I've now installed a texture pack and a clear glass texture pack, which enables high resolution textures on all of the original Minecraft textures. So they're not new, they're not a different texture, they are just high resolution versions of them. And if I'm honest, it makes the gameplay just so much nicer to play in. It just brightens it up, makes it more sharp, more with it. And the glass, I mean, if you look at our fish farm here, I mean, our glass looks like it's not there, really. And I said to Wits when I saw it the other day, because he had it on his, that it looks a bit like Tron with this blue edge around the glass, and kind of outlines just the one pane of it. And I thought, you know, that looks a little bit like Tron. Now, it makes the inside look a little bit odd, because obviously that's all glass with an iron door on it. So that looks a little bit more out of place. But, you know, it's serving a function. We haven't been on our fish farm for about a week or so now. We've been playing up on the kelp farm, making sure that we've got that running to full capacity. Just to get ourselves a stack of kelp to sit behind us, really. We've got a load of cooked fish here. That's for the shop, and we were smelting up some glass just for the kelp farm when we were making that. So yeah, we've been pretty busy. We've made ourselves a little aquarium. I got bored the other day. This was a bit of a dead grassy area, so I went out to the coral reef, which is about 300 blocks out into the sea, and got ourselves a little bit of coral, some sea pickle and some kelp, and just dug out a nice little hole here and made a nice little aquarium. Now, thanks to Dim, she went out and fished all of our tropical fish for us. She does actually have more if we want them, but I'm just seeing how it goes for now, and just seeing whether or not we want to get any more in there. But it looks pretty good to me. We are loving that. Yeah, so we are getting pretty good on the old resources. When we go mining, we are getting a good amount of stuff. Now and then I'll go tree mining, and I did have a full stack of all this, but I did build the shop, so it is a little bit depleted. So we might have to do a couple of hours of tree chopping just to make sure that we get our stocks back up. And yes, I got lost the other day and come across Pooch. So whilst I was out, I gave him a bone. He then become my best friend. But when I got back to the portal, he didn't follow me through. And I just assumed that he had sat there and wondered where the hell I went. But to my surprise, I went running up to the kelp farm the other day, and there he was, just sat there looking at me. So welcome to the world, Poochie McPoochface, and may you live long and prosper. Right, so yeah, we've been doing pretty well on the Nether. We drop into there every now and again. We had to build back up our redstone resources because of the kelp farm. Really depleted that from us. Whilst I got lost, I decided to pick up a bit of terracotta while I was around. And we're doing alright for our mob drops. Now, we are going to create a creeper farm because we are going to get ahead of the game and we are going to sell rockets. Because when the Elytra come along, the rockets will be the thing to have, and people will be buying those rockets. So we are going to try and get ahead of the game. We're not going to build it in this episode. I have earmarked a place, and I've enlisted wits to go out and link up our Nether Portal. And then once that's done, we're going to go out and start building that creeper farm. It will be an XP farm as well as a drops farm, and it will be for creepers only. However, we do need to go catch a cat. Now, that is going to be a tricky little process, let me tell you. But yeah, so kelp. We are pretty well stocked up with kelp. We're doing pretty well with that. So I don't think we're going to run out anytime soon. And I say we can overnight here and get 3 double chests of kelp each time. So yeah, it's doing so right. So what I've done in here, this is just one of the village huts that was already here. It's kind of tiny, so there was nothing really you could do with it. I contemplated on cutting it down, getting rid of it. But then I thought, you know what? Why not make it our nether room? So it's work in progress. Still got to sort of tidy up all the little bits of stone that you can still see. This is all slabs because this is non-spawnable. So that makes it a little bit less death when you come back through the portal. And yeah, we got the ceiling to do as well a little bit. But we will end up lighting this up with end rods when we finally get to the end. But I thought what it'd be cool was when you come back through the portal to make it still look like it was the Nether. And funny enough, Dim came through my portal the other day and was so confused she thought that she was still in the Nether and went back through the portal to check. So it worked, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we've dotted some magma around. We went and got some quartz, dotted that around. We will get some nether brick and make some fences out of it, and you know, just tidy it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more nethery. These lamps will go. Oh, we stood on some magma. That's not the best place to stand. We'll get rid of these lamps when we get the end rods. Something that looks a little bit more nethery and a little bit more dark. As long as we don't go under light level 7, we'll be all right. But yeah, this is our portal. We have got it linked to our own portal in the Nether, which Wit's very lovingly done for us the other day. He did walk me through how to do it, but if I'm honest, I can't remember. So I'm just going to let him go and do the other one that we've made up in the new creeper farm area. But yeah, that's the Nether room. We will change this, and it will evolve, and it will become more nethery. We'll probably stick some dark glass here, some smoked glass, and chuck some nethery stuff underneath. We'll see how that goes. But it's a work in progress, that one. That's not a one-time project. That's an ongoing one. Oh, dark time. Right, let's go and find a bed and let's have a quick sleep. But yeah, we've been doing all right. We've now upgraded our path. We've chucked some path slabs, just dotted them around. They're not my most favourite of blocks, but they serve a purpose in this build. We've stuck some stairs down here just to break up the flat texture that was there. And I think it looks all right. I think it's come out really well. And yeah, I'm very happy with the way that looks. We probably will continue that around this way further. We'll see what we want to build over here in time, but for the moment, we've just ended it here. We can extend it, it's not too much of a chore. What we also have done is, hello Mr. Creeper down there, let's go and have a sword in his face. We've run some stairs down here just to make it just that little bit easier to... oh, he's blown up. Thought I'd missed him, but obviously not. Yeah, so we've run some stairs down there, although he has just blown them all up. Let's get rid of this poor chap. He seems to be having a bad day of it. Little orbs of goodness, where are they? Oh, there they are. Yeah, so it just makes it a little bit easier to get up and down the stairs, really. No real urgency to the stairs. It was just, thought it was a good plan to have them in, just make it a little bit easier to run around. Need to go and get some more dirt and some of these stairs. Oh, I don't know if I've got any over here, actually. I think I took them all over to the shop. We'll have to check. Yeah, so we chucked them stairs down there just to make it just that little bit easier to get in and out, really. Oh, yeah, we got a couple. Not bad. And we got more than enough dirt to sort ourselves out there. And yeah, so what we've done is we've stocked up the shop. We've done a pretty good job of stocking the shop. We've been doing a lot of AFKing and getting all our resources together, all the stone, and making sure that we've got enough to make it worthwhile for the shop to have stock. We'll run over the shop in a second and we'll check whether we've got any new sales, and then see what we have, really. Let's chuck these back down here. Lovely. That looks good. Looks good. Beautiful. Yeah, so this is our little tree farm. We've got some birch going on there, some spruce, and some oak. And just basically when we're running around here, we just chop them down, get a sapling, bang it back in the floor, wait for it to grow, chop it down. So that's an endless task, but a worthwhile one. And when I'm bored, it's sort of mind-numbing. It's a bit like mining. I'm very well known for mining. It's much the same, but in trees. Unfortunately, as well, our villagers have gone. I'm not 100% sure where they've gone or how they've gone. Our chappie is still down here playing with his doors. But these guys are all gone. There was 4 in there. And yeah, all gone. Now, there's only that one glass pane there that's missing, and that one glass over there that's missing. So there's nothing that could have got into that enclosure. So I'm absolutely gobsmacked as to where those villagers have gone. Now, let's check the shop, see what we've got going on up here. Now, we are going to build another shop in this episode. It is going to be a mail room. A quite clever mail room, because when you put something into the chest, it will let you know that there's something in the chest and light up a redstone lamp to tell you that you have mail. Because at the moment, Dim's got a mailbox at her base, all the way over there, just a chest with a sign on the top. And Wits has also got one in his base, and I do not. So I thought, you know what, this is a shopping district, or a little shopping mall, if you like. And so what we will do is chuck a little post office here, and then, yeah, we'll put a mailbox in there for each of us. All built by me, free of charge to the other DimCrafters. And yeah, we will get that done today, I think. And then we will probably start building up our resources of cobblestone and things like that, ready to go and build our creeper farm. Because I would really like to get that up and running, get some healthy amounts of gunpowder, get that really getting going strong. And then what we'll do is we'll probably earmark a plot here to build ourselves a rocket shop, because I would like to have a lot of rockets so that yeah, we won't run out anytime soon. So let's have a look, see if we've made any sales. So this is our fish. No fish sales, no stone sales. Oh, we have a sale. Somebody has brought us a diamond. Very nice. We'll have that. Thank you very much. Anything in there? No. No. So stone isn't one of the building blocks of choice at the moment, although Dim did build one of her shops out of that. She has opened up another shop, but if you're asking me, it's a little bit on the pricey side. It's because she said she had to travel a long way. Now, I may have put my foot in it and said, why didn't you just use Frostwalker boots and then mine them up as you're walking across it? But I did get a little bit of a look for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get on with this shop. I will come back and show you any progress that we've got going on. And yeah, we will go from there, guys. So this is where we're at the moment. Kind of going for a broken up wall here. Sort of in the greys, bit of andesite, bit of cobble, a bit of stone brick. And we've thrown a few stairs in there just to break it up a little bit. I can sense that there is some death around. There he is. Come on in, come on, play. So yeah, we're going for like an old western look, if I'm honest. It's looking alright. We've got some glass panes in here just to add a little bit of windowage to the affair. Let's just get those little balls of goodness, little orbs of goodness there. We've added a few fence posts here. I think we're going to change them out and put them to spruce, just to break up the colour a little bit, if nothing else really. We are, at this moment, we are working on doing the walls. And then at some point we will then throw a roof on here. We may need to go and get some more resources for that, because I don't think I've brought enough with me to do the roof as well. We'll probably stick in that sort of style as well. We'll sort of hang around in that sort of style. It looks pretty good, pretty easy to do, and not too resource heavy either. So it's a winner really. Where's that other one that's growling at me? Here he is. Have some of this, and have that in your eyeball, and pick your nose with that one. I'll have those little orbs of goodness. Is it going to make me up here? Are you going to make it? Are you going to make it? I don't really want to go down there because it's a pain to get back up. Right, yeah, so we are pushing on. And yeah, we're getting there. So not long now, and then we'll start working on a bit of redstone. I've got another one after me here somewhere. There he is. He's doing a bit of disco dancing. He's taking a little bit more because he's got a bit of gold armour on him. Okay. Pick your nose, scratch your eye, one in the ear roll. Okay. And get them little orbs of goodness. Every little helps and all of that. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much. Right, yeah, so yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I'm not sure about lighting at the moment. May possibly use glowstone in this one. A couple of blocks of glowstone up in the roof somewhere, I should think, or maybe we'll tuck some glowstone in the corners under some trapdoors or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to it. But yeah, so far so good. It's looking all right. It's about the same sort of size as that one is, maybe a little bit deeper. That one's not too deep, but it didn't need to be with just a couple of chests in it. But this one's going to have some redstone technology in it. So it needed to be just a little bit deeper, simply because of the amount of redstone there is. It needs to be 4 blocks deep. So the chests and the redstone lamps will be here, and so this will be your sort of your foyer, if you like, your little entrance area here. So that will be where that is, and then we'll have a chest here, a couple of blocks, another chest, a couple of blocks, and another chest, and then couple of blocks, just to break it up a little bit, make it look a bit nicer. I haven't yet decided on what sort of design on the walls we're going to go with. I would like to go get some clay and make some stone bricks. I think that would look quite nice as the sort of the pillars in between the chests there. I think that would set it off quite nicely. But yeah, we are getting there, guys. It's looking good. Little mail room, and yeah, I'll be back once we are a little bit further in. Okay, guys. Well, we are now completed. Just need final few little bits to the build. So we're just going to grab some stairs here, and yeah. So here she is. This is our new mail shop. So it's very brick looking. or sort of stony looking, but I think it lends itself quite well to the build. It's took me a little while because I had to go out and source clay to make our bricks here. But I think overall I might change up some of these for cobblestone, just to kind of break it up a little bit, because I think it's all just one big block colour at the moment. So I might change them up for a bit of cobble as well. But that sounds like our phantoms. Thank you, Wits, for saving the day. Let's just chuck these few stairs in on here, and on there, on there, and a ploppity plop, and a ping pong, and there we go. Job's a good one. So yeah, so we're going to change these up for some cobble as well up there, I think. Did we get any of them? Yeah, we got a few of them spare. So let's just go and grab a couple of more blocks, and then we can use them to stand on. So if we head back this way, what we'll do is we'll make a couple of chimney stacks. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So yeah, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we stick a stair on this one, like so, and then a stair on this one, like so, and then we can stick a block on this one. If we can get it to place, a bit like that. One more. Yeah, that'll do nicely. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe, and we'll do the same on this end. And I'll go plop. Oh, too far over. We'll grab that one in a minute. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And then 1 there, and then 1 there. Looking good. 1 there. 1, 2. Perfect. That'll do nicely. Now, do we want to make that too wide, or is that one? No, we'll just leave it as a 1 for now. I think we'll just leave it as it is, and then if we want to, we can always come back and change that up, make that a double wide. Thinking maybe, to be honest, is only having 1 on one end. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to have 1 on one end, because I think both of those look a bit stupid. So off we go back up here. Let's just go and get rid of these. 2, 3. Oh, and then this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. And then we just bounce our way back down. And then that's it. So yeah, that's our new build. That's our new shop. We just need a sign on the outside to say what it is and what's it for. We've done a little bit of redstone in here. So these are our new post boxes. One for me, one for Wits, and one for Dim. And so basically, what you do, lights off. So the chest is empty, lights off, and you stick an item in there. Puts a light on, so you know there's something in the chest. It's really simple redstone. A comparator, taking a signal out of the chest, so it powers this block, which powers this redstone. There's a bit of redstone dust there. It's into this repeater, out into the block, into the light. Simple as that. As soon as you take the item out of the chest, turns the comparator off, stops powering everything, turns the light out. Chuck that back in, and boom, your uncle, there's your light. So yes, really silly, simple lighting. We just chuck a few torches down just to make sure. And one over there, I suppose. And yeah, so that is it. That is the build. I'm very happy with it. It's come out very nice. I'm not too sure about all of this brick. There is a lot of brick there. I may come back and swap that out for some things, maybe some stairs, brick stairs to break up the flatness of the wall. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, I think that that is a pretty good little shop. The only downside with this clear glass is it doesn't really show up the glass too well for us in the sides here, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, so we just need to grab some bushes, just tidy it up a little bit like this one here, just make it look a little bit more like it's been here for a while and it's got some greenery around it, and it's not just been plonked here by a Minecraft builder. And we need to terraform here a little bit because I needed to build out a little bit. I wasn't really paying too much attention as to where I was putting the build, and then realised I hadn't built it far enough back because this was in line with the end of this building. It was here, and then I realised I actually needed more space to be able to do the redstone. So yeah, I had to tear down what I'd done and redo it basically. So yeah, that'll teach me. But it came out really nice, and I quite like this little accent of wood here. It kind of shows a little bit of age to it, so it's still got some wooden beams running through the build, showing that it wasn't all just a modern build. It was built with a little bit of love from the Western years, like the era of the Western, just a bit like our little one here. We're going to change up some of the roof on this one. We're going to stick some maybe some spruce in there, maybe a little bit of birch. A little bit of birch will look nice in there. Just a couple of odd ones, just so it looks like it's a bit weathered. Yeah, other than that, it's come out incredibly well. Really happy with it. I hope the other DimCrafters like it. And yeah, I think our next shop, I'm not sure if we're going to chuck it over in that little area there, or if we're going to commandeer this little section here. But I think the next one will be maybe in a more of a traditional style again, a bit like that, maybe with more cobblestone than the blocks. But yeah, we're going to build it maybe here. I think I like the idea of it being here, so we market this little corner here. And then yeah, we need to go build our creeper farm. Maybe in our next episode we will go and build our creeper farm. We need to go and do some resource gathering. We need to grab some cobble, quite a lot of cobble to be fair, because we're going to build it out of cobble. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be functional. And then once we've built it, we then need to try and figure out how we're going to get a cat up into the creeper farm itself, because when creepers spawn, they are scared of cats, and they will run up to 6 blocks away from a cat. So the idea is you stick a cat in the middle of the spawning platform, and then make it 6 blocks all the way around the cat, and then the creepers will run for the nearest gap. So we will give them an option for gaps, which will then drop them down into a water chute, down into another chute, where we will be stood with our little looting 3 sword, and we'll be choppy chop chop chop, get ourselves some XP as well as the drops into a hopper and some chests. So yeah, that'll be our next little adventure. But as for now, I will leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this little expedition in building our new shop here. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.